Pour yourself a cold one and join us for an hour filled to the brim with fun,
bite your tushy,
entertainment,
donkey, don't give me that side,
information,
that is heavenly,
and a little weirdness.
Yeah, if you show up to the St. Patty's Day parade just with no green,
we're pinching you.
Yeah, we're
right
coming.
there.
We're coming at you.
With your permission, because we don't want to be sued.
It's Happy Hour with DJ Kyle.
Merry Christmas and welcome to Happy Hour. I'm your host, DJ Kyle. Hope you guys are having a fantastic time. For the next little bit, sit back and relax because we have a fantastic show for you. We're going to be talking about that brand new app here at Lake of the Ozarks called the LOZ app with our good friend Ken Lawler. We also have our Talk of the Town Christmas style on this week's show and a cat named Jam. Hey, keep in mind, if you buy that cat, you could always say, "That's my Jam." All of that and so much more right here on Happy Hour. Stick with us.
Happy Hour with DJ Kyle is here because of these amazing sponsors. Our Veterinary, with locations in Lynn Creek and Lori. Surdike Yamaha, your home for year-round fun. And American Elm Company, offering exceptional decor and interior design. Elevate your decor this season with the award-winning American Elm Company. We partner with leading national and international designers, suppliers, and local artisans to bring you the most eclectic, unique, and fascinating home decor, furnishings, and gifts. With 2 convenient locations featuring various design styles, you'll have no problem finding your next favorite piece. Visit us online to shop, schedule an interior design consultation, and more. Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family, and at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Christmas for the Surdike family involves chilling out and spending lots of time by the fire with plenty of gift giving. Before grandkids, we enjoyed a beautiful midnight mass. Now it's a morning celebration with a church full of high-spirited friends and family. Greg's been called Santa Surdike a few times, as he totally enjoys helping parents get new motorcycles, ATVs, and wave runners for the kiddos. Merry Christmas from the whole Surdike family, and have a great and prosperous new year.
Hello and welcome back to Happy Hour. I'm your host, DJ Kyle. Sitting here next to me, we got our good friend Ken Lawler. And Ken, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man.
Good.
Thanks for having me.
Good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
And I have my phone out here because Ken and I are going to be talking about something that I have had this idea of an app for Lake of the Ozarks. Something to where you could find all of the information, the entertainment, the food, the drink specials, the bars that are open, the restaurants that are open, just things to do, maps to get around. And I've had this idea for years, and lo and behold, a little while back, I opened my eyes and I see this LOZ app banner, and I was like, I'm interested in this. And then, of course, I ended up meeting you and love the app. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how did you or why did you decide to build the LOZ app?
Well, it was very scientific. I have a home here, and I live here in the summers, and I've got an app development company. We do apps for radio stations. We do apps for companies. We do all kinds of different apps that are on the App Store already. And I just had an idea for a community-based app, and I'm like you. I said, I think that the lake area, not just the lake area, but a lot of areas need a one source for tourists, for locals. How do we find what's going on in town? How do we find out what the specials are? How do we get from one place to the other? I'm in my boat. How do I find a boat dock? How do I find a restaurant on the water? I need to buy a home here. How do I get a hold of real estate agents? How do I make sure that I can get somebody who's local who understands the market? And so I said, you know what, I'm just going to throw this app out there. We launched it last May 15th, which was late, as you know. May 15th is kind of into the season. We had 400 beta users, and we just now are just over 15,000.
Wow,
So, yeah,
that
it's
is
been
such
good.
an amazing, because I think it's a great thing because there's always been that information that you can get. Places for sale while you go into a restaurant, you see all those magazines or whatever.
Yeah.
But this puts everything in one place. So
The one thing we hear from a lot of people is, thank God it's here, because people ask us, what is there to do at the lake? And I have to give them 5 or 10 different resources. And now I can just say, download the LOZ app.
Yeah.
Like, they can go in and find the restaurants. They can go in and find the events that they need. They, like I said, they can find a realtor. They can go and they can read stories about local people in town. We even tie in local media like you guys, like local radio stations, KRMS. We have, people can listen to that wherever they are. I mean, once you download the app and you're kind of immersed in the lake, scene, and if you're still in St. Louis, you might want to tune in, right?
Yeah, and for a tourist that comes to Lake of the Ozarks, it's overwhelming. I mean, the lake is such a big place with so many roads and so many restaurants and bars that I don't even know about, and I've lived here, for a lot of years. But I think it's just a very unique thing to where you could download the app and you can find anything you need around Lake of the Ozarks.
Yeah,
you want to even find where you're going on the lake, there's a map on the water, so it tells
I think
you where
we're
you're
one of
going.
the. I think we are the only one that has an on the water feature where you can open our on the water feature. You can hit a button; it'll show where your boat is exactly on the lake, and then around you, you're going to see dots of restaurants, bars, gas docks. You can go tap on that dot; it'll open up a page for that restaurant. You can look at their menu. In some instances, you can go to the Spider Network, which we've done a collaboration with, and actually see video cameras of what's going on at the place. Like, is it going crazy? Or like me, if you don't want to go to a place that's going crazy, is there some boat parking? But it really makes it kind of fun and a real useful tool for people that are on the lake. And when we do that with in conjunction with our real estate sponsors, now when we do open house map and when we do a highlighted feature map, now you can actually look at properties from the water, because you can find them. We have them all marked out. We have them all, digitally marked. So you go in there and you say, "This is the property I want to look at." I go by boat and I go, "Yeah, this is how you look at it anyway." So, yeah, it just makes it fun, and it's really something that we put a lot of time and effort and work into.
Yeah, again, we're talking about the LOZ app. You should just go and download it. Let's talk about some of the sections of the LOZ app. I know that you have the cheap eats, and that's always like a...
Well, food's expensive. Drinking can be expensive, especially when you have, like me, I have 20 of my family members come down, and they expect me to take them out everywhere. So I'm going to look for a deal. If you can go in the app, and we have cheap eats and drink specials. So at any time, and particularly in the season, you can go in there and you can look and find out, what's going on at Alley Cats, what's going on, at different bars on the water. What do we want to do tonight? And it'll give you some of the specials. So
that's cool.
That gets a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
In the app, because we know where everybody's going. So the cheap eats is definitely something people go to.
And now I'm curious. There's a charities section in the LOZ app. Tell us a little bit about that and kind of how you're able to give back to the community and be just such a huge part of the Lake of the Ozarks community.
Yeah, the charity section came about because we wanted to do something for everybody here. And again, there's a lot of charity that's done at the lake, and there's a lot of money. And you think about the lake, in some respects, there's a real need in the lake area, but there's also a lot of money. And people come in and they want to give back. So what we allowed the charities to do is any charity in town can list their charity in the app for free. We give them a full page to put how do you contact them, a little bit about the charity, how do you donate. And then when they have an event, we have an event section that we promote all the charity events for free. So we're out there actively promoting those charities and trying to help them get as much as they can and support for what they're doing.
Yeah, and I love what you're doing, and I love just the passion, how you're just bringing and promoting so many different parts and different areas of the Lake of the Ozarks. The real estate, the charities, the restaurants, the bars, all the live events, and even me as a DJ, I know you've done so much of, DJ Kyle's at this place tonight and whatever. So I think it's a wonderful thing. What are some other things that you would tell people why they need to get this app for Lake of the Ozarks living?
One of the things that we're really proud of is that you're not going to find chains in this app. This is all local people. These are locally owned restaurants. These are locally owned businesses. When you go into our services section, when you want an HVAC guy, or you need a plumber, or you need somebody to help you with their dock repair, or you need a dock, or you need a lift, they're all local guys, local people here that are working. They're the ones that are living here. They're the ones you see next to you when you're sitting having dinner.
Yeah.
And people really like the fact that they're able to, place their money and time and effort with people who live here. And so we've made this app really kind of exclusive to local. And that's great. It works great for the tourists that come in because they want to do that.
Yep.
And it works great for the people who are here year round. So this app is for everyone. It's not just for tourists. It's for people who live here all the time.
And it's all of the events. I understand that there's a big press release that...
You want to break it here on the show?
Let's do it. Let's tell everyone what's going on with the LOZ app.
So, last year we were, and still are, the official app of the shootout, which is the biggest event going on at the lake. And it's just huge. And so we actually did an app takeover that week. So when you came into the app the week of the shootout, and really about 6 days prior, it was all shootout. So you got to figure out, how do I get to the street party? What time is it? Where do I park? And it's not just where do I park, it's, here's where I park. I hit a button and it draws me a map to where I'm parking. What are the races? What's the race schedule? I can stream the race and watch it. Even if I'm not at the lake, I can be in St. Louis and stream the race. So that was a huge thing for us, and it was great. And we got a lot of users that week. Well, now we have just become the official app of the lake race. So now we have both races, the start of the summer, then the shootout at the end, and we'll be doing the same thing. We'll have a complete app takeover for lake race, all the events over all the days, and I know they're still formulating what they're doing, and they're going to come up with some really cool stuff. I think it's such a good thing right now. I think having all that under one umbrella.
Yeah.
And Leah Martin, and just she knows this lake area, and she knows how to do it. So we're really, really pumped about being the official app of Lake Race as well.
That is great. Ken, thank you so much for coming in and sharing about the LOZ app. Go and get it now. It is available on
your app store. Go to the app store and just type in LOZ app, and it doesn't matter which store you go to. You're going to be able to download it in about 3 seconds, and you'll be joining everybody at the lake for a great experience.
That's right, and you'll just be connected to the lake. Ken, thank you again for coming
Thanks.
on the show. We have more Happy Hour coming up right after this.
Little feet racing down the stairs, presents under the tree, and a stocking full of sweets. For the ideal holiday treats, Osage River Popcorn is the best at the lake. From decadent chocolates to the sweet sting of peppermint. Our 2 premier locations have all your favorite Yuletide flavors, and you can fight off that winter chill with a steaming cup of coffee. Drive-through, of course. Osage River Popcorn is the place to be for Christmas. After all, it's just not Christmas without a big tin of caramel corn to share on Christmas Eve. Osage River Popcorn in Lake Ozark and the Osage Beach Outlet Mall.
At COMC, your health is our mission. Central Ozarks Medical Center offers 3 OBGYNs at the Osage Beach Clinic and 2 pediatricians with same-day appointments available. At COMC, our doors are open to everyone with 5 primary care locations conveniently located across the Ozarks. COMC for the best medical, dental, and behavioral health care. Get more info on how COMC can help you at centralozarks.org. COMC, where your health is our mission.
Hi, I'm Kevin Hilly. On this edition of Kevin Hilly's Talk of the Town, we're here at the Camden County Museum in Lynn Creek, and we are getting downright jolly at the Holiday Market on Lake TV. Did you ever see Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Yes.
The movie?
No.
What's the name of the big snow monster in there? Do you remember? Everybody's afraid of him.
Boo?
The big snow monster.
I don't know.
Kind of like an abominable snow monster. What was his name?
Curtis? I don't know. I don't remember.
No. It was Bumble.
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 Okay. Bumble. That's a terrible name.
Well, he was a terrible monster, so it goes. How many maids of milking are there in the 12 days of Christmas?
Oh, shoot.
Maids of milking.
I know.
It's not ladies dancing. It's not geese sleighing. It's ladies.
9?
No,
No.
close to.
11?
No. Too many maids.
Too many maids.
Sorry.
11? No.
That'd be a lot of maids. I'm sorry. We have way too many maids here.
7.
She's singing the song in her head right now.
Six.
No.
Is it 7?
8.
It's 8 maids of milking.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, that's all right.
Not doing
What?
very good,
No,
am I?
you're doing fine. This is mostly opinion. What's your favorite Christmas movie ever?
Oh, It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, isn't that a
Yes,
great
yes,
one? Yeah,
yes.
a lot of
Me and my
people-
dad watched it every year.
It's so good,
Christmas
yeah.
Eve, so yeah.
According to It's a Wonderful Life, what happens when you hear a bell?
An angel is born?
No, you're kind of close, but... have you ever regifted something? Regifted a present? And be honest here.
No, really. I
Never
haven't,
done it,
no.
huh? Have you ever, as far as you know, received a present that was regifted?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, see?
Yeah. My late mother-in-law was really good for that.
Yeah, see, you collect them throughout the year, and then...
and if you're going to give somebody your clothes, you could at least wash them first.
Hey, thanks for joining us for this holiday edition of Kevin Hilly's Talk of the Town. You can catch me each day on the radio, Monday through Friday, from 5:30 to 10 on 94.3 Cat Country with Hilly and Hart, and then 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. each day on 101.9 The Wave. From all of us here at Lake TV, have a wonderful holiday season.
Elevate your decor this season with the award-winning American Elm Company. We partner with leading national and international designers, suppliers, and local artisans to bring you the most eclectic, unique, and fascinating home decor, furnishings, and gifts. With 2 convenient locations featuring various design styles, you'll have no problem finding your next favorite piece. Visit us online to shop, schedule an interior design consultation, and more.
Christmas for the Surdyke family involves chilling out and spending lots of time by the fire with plenty of gift giving. Before grandkids, we enjoyed a beautiful midnight mass. Now it's a morning celebration with a church full of high-spirited friends and family. Greg's been called Santa Surdyke a few times, as he totally enjoys helping parents get new motorcycles, ATVs, and wave runners for the kiddos. Merry Christmas from the whole Surdyke family, and have a great and prosperous new year.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family, and at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it. Welcome to another edition of Furry Friends presented by our veterinary. I'm Megan Albers. This is Mary Meow Me Tilly. We are on the floor of Ozarks Cat and Canine. We are hanging out in the lobby in front of this really great tree that's behind us. We'll talk about that in a minute. But there's a cat roaming around that we're going to talk about. He might get in the shot, might not. He's in the corner ransacking things at the moment.
He's trying to get in my office.
Trying to get into your office. It could be chaos, which is always fun. So there's just he's in the office now. He's gone. Do we need to stop and get him? Okay. Okay, we're back. We have the cat. I don't know how long he's gonna be here, because he's not crazy. He just loves to explore.
Yep, he's got too much to do and too much to look at.
He loves the pets. He's all about it, but he's a very busy cat. I don't think I even mentioned his name. This is Jam.
This is Jam.
Tell me about Jam.
Jam is about 2.5 years old. A lot of people have asked me if he is a Russian blue.
Okay.
And he definitely could have some Russian blue in him due to his coloring, but we have no way of knowing that without doing a DNA test.
Yeah.
So we are not saying that he is.
I'm sure not cheap.
They run about $100.
Oh, that's
you
not
know.
as bad as I was expecting.
Yeah,
Still.
you can get a decent one for like $99,
Okay.
and you swab them yourself and send it in and everything. But that's not something that we as a shelter can afford to do for
Yeah.
everybody. But so Jam was originally with us. He came in as part of a litter of 4 kittens back in 2021. He got adopted out in July of that year. And then just last month in November, we got a phone call from Meowtown over in Lake Ozark.
Oh, okay.
And they said someone brought us in a stray cat to check for a microchip, and it traced back to you guys. So the person who had brought the cat in said that they believed that the owner had purposely put the cat outside. So after it had, they had seen it for a few days, they picked it up, took it in, and Meowtown checked it for a chip. And of course, they reached out to us wanting to know if we wanted our kitty back, and we did. So he came back into us last month. Ooh.
He's gone.
He had a pretty bad wound on his tail that had gotten infected, so we got him on antibiotics and everything, got all that cleared up, made sure that he was up to date on shots and everything, because we don't know how long, we don't know whether the original adopter had done any vetting in the time that they had him. We don't know, how long he was outside, but we wanted to make sure, it's better safe than sorry. We revaccinated and got him all healed up and everything, and now he is ready for adoption.
All right, great.
He is, right with us right here because he's out in the lobby and he's got all this space and he's exploring every inch of the lobby. He's been through the window into my office. He's
a couple
been
times
up on the Christmas tree base and everything, exploring up in there. So he's very curious. He's very sweet. He's very vocal.
Yeah.
Which
I love.
Right now he's housed in the little room off to the side of our lobby, and crash.
Nothing's broken yet.
So when he hears people in the lobby and they aren't looking in the window or going in his room and paying attention to him, he sits in there and he meows.
Going in the office again.
He talks, and he's one that he will sit in there and he will go wow, wow, and I absolutely love that. I have a cat that does that, and I find it hilarious, but I've never been able to catch him on camera doing it. But you couldn't ask for a friendlier, more playful little guy. Said he's about 2.5 years old now, and we don't know what happened, in between the time he got adopted and the time he got brought back. But apparently it wasn't all that great, and so he's ready to find a good home.
Yeah. And now he is in this room off the side. Are we unsure of how he does with other cats? Because I know you had kind of originally tried him in the big cat room, and
so we did. Once he was cleared from quarantine, got his tail all healed up and everything, we put him originally in our big cat room to see how he did in there, and he was in there for several days and everything seemed to be going good. And then one day our manager Angie happened to be walking by the room, saw a scuffle going on involving him and another kitty who has been in that room for a long time. And so we don't know who started it. We don't know if that was the first time, because, things could have happened in the evenings when we weren't here, that we weren't aware of. Nobody, had any injuries or anything like that. But just to keep the peace, we moved him out of there and put him up in the lobby room.
Gotcha.
And that room also, when people walk in the door, that's one of the first things they see is that room and the cat that's in there. So it's going to get him a lot more attention in that room anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Does he have any other restrictions?
Nope. Not at this time, just our normal application.
Yeah, okay. Well, he's looking for his forever home, of course. You can apply to adopt at ozarkscatandcanine.com. Of course, come down to the shelter, hang out with him, talk back to him, because he will talk back. I had a full-on conversation with him earlier. It was great. So Mary, go ahead and tell me about the tree behind us.
Okay. So this is our angel tree, back again for, I believe this is the 4th year now, I think. This year we're doing things a little bit differently.
Okay.
In the past, what I've done is so people can come in, pull a tag or 2 or 3 off the tree. Everything is color coded. If it's written in green, it's for cats. If it's written in red, it's for dogs.
Okay.
If it's in blue, it's like general supplies, cleaning supplies, safety equipment like gloves and things like that. So that way, if somebody is wanting to do something in memory of their dog, they all they have to do is look for the color. Come in, pull some tags off the tree, go out and buy whatever it says on there, and then bring it back in here sometime between now and December 30th, which is a Saturday. That will be the last day we will be open for 2023.
Okay.
Normally in the past, what I've done is if they brought something back, I would give them, they got a little gift in return. This year we had a lady who donates a lot of stuff to us, donated a very nice brand new Snoopy pet bed.
Oh.
It looks like Snoopy, has little hands and feet and everything, little head. And then there's a gift set that's Snoopy themed that goes with that. Has a food dish and toys and things. So we are doing a raffle with that.
Oh,
so
cool.
if you bring back your tickets. For every ticket that you fulfill and bring back to us, you will get a ticket into the raffle drawing. And then I will draw that at the end of the day on that Saturday, the 30th.
Okay.
And then we'll call or text the winner and let them know that they can come pick that item up.
Well, great.
And then along with that, I do want to mention that as far as holiday closures, we're normally closed on Sundays anyway, so Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve fall on Sundays. Christmas Day and New Year's Day are Mondays, and we will be closed both of those Mondays. We'll reopen both weeks on Tuesday.
All right,
Us
perfect.
and the thrift store.
Okay. Sounds good. Awesome. And of course, you can connect with them on Facebook, find all that information there. I highly recommend coming down to the shelter to not only hang out with some animals, but to also grab a few tags off the tree. And as always, you can donate, fill out an application, all that stuff at ozarkscatandcanine.com. Well, thanks for hanging out. It was an interesting one today.
Definitely. A lot more chaotic than some.
But so fun. That does it for another Furry Friends presented by our veterinary. Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it. Elevate your decor this season with the award-winning American Elm Company. We partner with leading national and international designers, suppliers, and local artisans to bring you the most eclectic, unique, and fascinating home decor, furnishings, and gifts. With 2 convenient locations featuring various design styles, you'll have no problem finding your next favorite piece. Visit us online to shop, schedule an interior design consultation, and more. Happy Hour with DJ Kyle is here because of these amazing sponsors. Our veterinary, with locations in Lynn Creek and Laurie. Surdike Yamaha, your home for year-round fun. And American Elm Company, offering exceptional decor and interior design.
Thank you again for joining us on Happy Hour. Hope you've enjoyed the show. I want to say thanks to everyone that's been on the show. Of course, our Talk of the Town, Kevin Hilly, always a fun time. Ken Lawler and that LOZ app. Make sure you go and download that app today on all of the platforms. And of course, our furry friends, that cat named Jam. Again, if you get that cat for Christmas, you could always say, hey, that's my Jam. I just love that. I hope you and your family have had a wonderful and safe and Merry Christmas. From all of us here at Lake TV and all of us here on Happy Hour, we just want to wish you and your family the best. And again, join us next week. We have another great happy hour lined up for you. We're going to be doing a dive bar tour. We also sit down and talk with Safe Bars, and we have another Furry Friends All of that next week right here on Happy Hour. We'll see you then.